Really wish this film came out 6 years ago. Hey everyone, welcome to the review. Here's my review for the movie Zombieland. Double Tap. Yes, Zombieland, Double Tap, stars Woody Harrelson, Jesse Eisenberg, Abigail Breslin, Emma Stone, Zoe Deutsch, and Rosario Dawson, and Luke Wilson, actually. And this movie is once again directed by Ruben Fleisher, who did the first Zombieland, he did 30 Minutes or Less, Two Night Stand, and Venom, so Zombieland's like his only movies that are really going well for him, and he did this one. Good job. Zombieland was a good way to go. Basically, the story of this movie is like 10 years later, and the crew is back. These 4 zombie slayers are back. Tallahassee, Wichita, Little Rock, and Columbus. And basically, they're just raiding a lot of places, like the White House and the Playboy Mansion and stuff. And they're just living together as a family, surviving against the zombies. There's like all different new weird zombies they're fighting against and everything. A lot of comedy shtick is happening. But then Little Rock gets goes off with a guy, meets this other team, and then the main characters have to go get her and stuff, and they meet this other zombie slaying team, and they're a lot like them and stuff, and then they kind of bump heads, and then possibly a war starts and everything. Zombieland Double Tap. Was this movie needed? Not at all. Not at all. Is it all like the first one? Yeah. Is it still good? Of course. This is a really fun film. This is a perfect example of like a Halloween kind of movie that just you turn your brain off and have fun. And you can do that. You can do that. This is the kind of movie you can do that. And this is the kind of mindless fun that actually is still clever and very well written and has very likable and enjoyable characters. And it's actually legit funny. And it's not afraid to go out there with its jokes and be very crude and serious, like too serious and everything, because comedy's supposed to be out there and offensive. See, Tallahassee is a character I loved in the first Zombieland, and I was afraid because of the culture we live in and the time period we're in. I was afraid they're going to make him more politically correct in this film. And they didn't, which is great. He's still the same old Tallahassee, who's incredibly offensive and still kind of a redneck, and he's still awesome, and he's still the show stealer. He's easily the show stealer in this film, and love Woody Harrelson in this movie. I freaking adore him. Jesse Eisenberg's still a dork, and he's great. Emma Stone's really enjoyable. Abigail Breslin's really great. All the new characters are great. Zoe Deutsch is the kind of character that could have failed for this film. Really could have been bad. But her comedy actually works very well with the team, and it's actually very, very funny. And I really enjoyed her character, actually, and with her and Jesse Eisenberg and all of them, it was actually very funny. And Luke Wilson's also very funny. And even Rosario Dawson has some good laughs. So I like that a lot of characters had a lot of moments to shine, and there was some very funny moments. And they got that carnage candy, the blood and the gore, and it's really cool to watch. And it's very predictable. There's some jokes that don't work. There's things that are kind of dumb, and there's just a lot of rehash of the first film. There's even some rehash jokes. But it's still a good time. It's still Zombieland. I love Zombieland. I think Zombieland was a cool-ass film. I love watching it like every year or two I watch it, and I always have fun with it. And I have a feeling I'd probably buy this movie and watch it along with the first one. It'd be like a cool little marathon. It's not too long, it doesn't overstay its welcome, and it's just a good time at the movies. I just had a lot of fun with Zombieland 2 Double Tap. I really did wish we got it years ago, but I know the first Zombieland was like one of the most bootlegged movies that came out in 2009, and yeah, I know that really like jeopardized it, and they didn't want to make a sequel because they didn't think they'd make money, but maybe that's why they waited so long. But I have a feeling this one will make a little money, pull in a profit. Maybe they'll make a third one. You know, it's the same kind of shtick. I probably will enjoy it. I just think Zombieland is just a fun film, and this is just a really fun sequel. And yeah, it's not as good as the first, but still a great time. And yeah, I'd highly recommend it. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give Zombieland 2 Double Tap an 8 out of 10. Easily. It's just a really fun time. Good time at the movies. So yeah, check it out. So that was my review for the movie Zombieland Double Tap. So in the comment section below, please tell me, what is your favorite horror comedy? Yes, horror comedy. Mine is Evil Dead 2. What's yours? Comment below, let me know. And as always, like this video, please subscribe to this channel and join the dark side.